Yeah. Apologies there. I closed that stream down and reopened a new one because we seem to go from 28 viewers down to 0 very quickly. And when I checked it, it looked like it had frozen. It then seemed to clear itself, but everyone had left and it was seemingly frozen back some time ago. So we shut it down and opened the stream here. Fingers crossed the stream will stay stable. We often have these issues on a Wednesday night. But fingers crossed you haven't missed very much. We're now back here in the bottom of the third innings. Central Coast Marlins asked 4 runs to nil. This is the lead-off hitter of this innings for the Central Coast Marlins. First base. And there was a pitching change on the mound at the last top of the innings. Chris Goss came into the game and replaced Ryan Hudson and got the last out of the innings, the fly out. I was either taken by second base. So the second base shortstop took the ball, but it was taken right behind the second base position. That's caught up with stuff. Visitor here behind me. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, so what I just mentioned there with Tim Hudson giving Ranger that we're offline, yeah, Ryan did come off in that last dig. The no earned runs. No runs at all, actually. He came off with a runner on 2, but Chris Goss got the last out. So tidy work there. I think it was 2 2/3 innings. It might have been one or 2 hits. I'll get the stats for you shortly. But yeah, he did a great job. As I said, everyone on fairly short leashes tonight with needing all our pitching on the weekend. So yeah, through 47 pitches. So well and truly alive for the weekend. And has gone off with a 4-0 lead. So great start there by young Ryan Hudson. Back to where we are now, though, and in the batter's box now is, I assume, the designated hitter because I haven't called him in the field, Jackson Smith. So 1 out, I assume, because Taylor was lead off and is not out there, so it must be 1 out. We'll catch up the scoreboard in just a moment, and Jackson Smith takes one in the inside there for ball. And another one inside there for 2 balls and I think 1 strike. Can't quite see Bobby's right hand. I know it's 2 balls and I believe it's 1 strike. Back and takes the catch comfortably. So 2 away now in the bottom of the third. I just got a message that the connection is unstable, but it seems to have come back straight away. So fingers crossed we haven't lost you. Unfortunately, I'm running off the iPhone again. I'm out of data on the Telstra Wi-Fi. I need to use the iPhone at the moment in terms of Wi-Fi device. But it seemed to work last week, so fingers crossed it stays stable tonight. And Pitt Robinson back up in the batter's box after his last at bat where he hit the 3 RBI stand-up double. And misses there with ball 2. So 2-0. Asking the question there where it missed. Down there for ball 3. Not happy, but the catcher clearly pulled that up. So 3-0 here, presumably the bat's in the pocket. And he gets the call this time. 3 balls, 1 strike now here on Chet Robinson. Looking to add to his 3 RBIs from his first at bat. There's no one on base, so I guess the only way he can do that is to hit over the fence, which he does not do, but he does get on base with a base on balls. So runner up on 1. And looks like we have another mound here from Vikings manager. Haven't noticed anyone up in the bullpen, so presumably, unless they're coming from the field, it's not for a change. And a shout out and happy birthday to the Marlins. I note in the batter's box now is Chris Ings, and I understand it's his birthday today. So happy birthday to Chris Ings, or Shorty as we know him. And hopefully he can get a W here this evening as a present. Have to fight hard for it. Vikings are certainly not going to, don't want to give him a easy gift tonight. So runner goes. And Shorty fouls off there out the right side. Not sure about that swing then. Don't know if he missed the signal or the runner had a nice clean break. It was not going to be thrown out there. So, but birthday, so we'll let him get away with it this evening. And the runner will get such a clean break this time. The left-handed pitcher especially, and this time Shorty swings and misses. So suddenly finds himself down 0-2. And hits one there straight to shortstop for the 3rd out of the innings. That brings the bottom of the 3rd innings to a close, with the Central Coast Marlins still leading here 4 runs to 0. So, welcome back here to of the fourth innings. Waiting for Pressings, the catcher there who was out. Get his gear on and come out. And looks like leading things off here. For the Vikings is the left fielder, Jackson. Mentioned last innings, there was a change on the mound when he lost that stream. For the Central Coast Marlins, now pitching is Chris Goss. I just realised I haven't mentioned the Vikings defensive lineup. I will do that. I will do that at the bottom of the innings when Canterbury Vikings are in the field. So a nice attacking bunt there by Jackson White. Beats out the throw by Chris Goss and puts the leadoff runner up on first base. Now in the batter's box is the first base, Luke Kowski. And Luke flies out there to Dan Rogers at left field. And the runner remains on first base. So one out here in the top of the fourth, I believe. And runner on first base. Catch up the score. Running around doing a few scores, getting the scores, etc. Important in keeping you guys up to date. Fed and watered. We'll attend to that and then we'll board. Takes the runner there over to first. And fouls one off there on the right side. Who we got? Aaron Riley. Said before. So 1 ball. And Skies one looks like there will be room, or it's about to land on my head or my car. Yep, just over the fence behind me. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner goes and is safely to second base. 2-2 count here now on the batter. Aaron fouls off again there on the right side to keep the count here at 2-2. And a swing and a miss there for strike 3. So Aaron Riley goes down there swinging. Brings to the plate now with 2 out. The second base, Mitch Simon. And a line drive there out to centre field by Mitch Simon. Scores the run from second. A close play there at home plate. Runner called safe on the throw from Damien Rutherford at centre field. Appeared to be in time, but slightly off target. So chance of a play at the play, but runner dived in, called safe, and he explained that play there. The runner was running up the line. Chris Goss made the tag with the ball in the glove. Out thereafter. So it wasn't on the transfer. He didn't attempt to change hands with the ball at all. So the runner was then called safe. Then Midnight progressed to home on the dropped ball that was dropped. And again, another close play, but again, he was here to be under the throw. This one back to the catcher pitcher again, but this time makes the throw and takes the out. So a couple of close balls there, but the Canterbury Vikings plate 2 runs in that gig and now close the score here, 4 runs to 2. So we have Willie Fullerton, first base Luke Krakowski, second base Mitch Simon, third base I believe it's Aaron Riley, shortstop Rocky Yates, left field Jackson White, centre field Stuart Urick, and right field is Benoit or something, Sparks. So apologies if I got those wrong, but trying to read someone else's writing shadow across it. Difficult, but fingers crossed. And as I said, the initial starting pitcher side make it but change exactly the amount. Sorry for the leading things off here for the Central Coast Marlins. You can see it looks like second baseman leading things. Top of the fourth, Vikings played at 2 runs in that last inning, narrow the gap. Central Coast Marlins still lead here 4 runs to 2. But 3 balls only here on the batter, so generally does not have a green light and gets ball 4 up high. So a lead-off base on balls there to Tristan Watts. Central Coast Marlins will be keen to play another run or two here in the top of the fourth innings after giving up a couple of runs they won't be happy with, at least in the top of this innings there, with a couple of close plays at the plate, and they are up the first baseline. Now hitting for the Central Coast Marlins, Knights at left fielder. And looks like the runner's going to go there. Sorry, looks like the pitcher. I should step over there. I could see he's picked up a tell there that he had to go. Batter did, but there was a clear tell there. Nice. And Dan Rogers takes one up high for. So there, three balls, no strikes. Dan Rogers. 3-0 hole. Last at bat, up high. Dan Rogers. Stats here with me. Dan regularly leads Coast Marlins. Takes one down the centre there for strike. That one obviously be back in his hand. But will just need to be a good pitch. Dan's pitch selection, as I said, is good. I haven't given him his curse there. And he gets the second one down the centre for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count here on Dan Rogers. None out. And runner up on 1. And Dan Rogers called out there on strike. So maybe it was the commentator's curse. Looked to be a good pitch. Might have been premeditating there that he'd missed 3 straight, and he fancied him not to throw 3 straight, but better than that. Back and threw 3 straight strikes and struck Dan Rogers out. Looks like we'll need some. And now he up and inside on Damien Rutherford, the Knights centre field. Central Coast Marlins with Michael Campbell unavailable this evening. Who also will be joining the Blue Sox tomorrow, and that looks like it will be caught stealing. Yes, it is. Watch it stealing. Nice throw there by the Vikings catcher. So away now. One and one or 2. Certainly down, and ironically that would have been the additional base they were looking for. So, happen. Try one option. Down again. 3 balls, 1. Step back again. I'll note some action up there. The Vikings bullpen. Overly ferocious, rolling over at the moment, but couple of starting to roll over. So 2 out for Damien Rutherford. Well, he again fouls one off back here. Back fence. And again foul up the left side. Well, bat here by Damien Rutherford. About 8 or 9 pitches now, I believe. So still a full count here, 2 out. Oh, 9 pitches. So 10th pitch to bat. Both pitcher and batter here trying to win this battle. And misses inside there for ball 4. So 10 pitcher back. Damien Rutherford finds himself up on first base on a base on balls. And now hitting for the Central Coast Marlins, the right fielder, Jake Amos. Jake, of course, joined the Blue Sox tomorrow night, and I was mentioning Michael Campbell not here this evening. Not sure he is, whether he was unavailable due to work or commitments. He also joining the Sydney Blue Sox roster tomorrow evening, I believe, down in Geelong for their first round fixture against Geelong Korea. Who knows what they're going to bring to the table this year. Last year were disappointing in their first year and probably underestimated the strength of the competition. A lot of people's minds didn't perform as well as they would have hoped. It's certainly a proud nation. I expect them to send a stronger squad this year. But we won't know until obviously after the first round. We'll get a better idea of that. But I did notice that the Geelong Korea side beat the Aces in the trial game, which may or may not mean very much, but I think they beat them fairly comfortably. But the Aces squad or their free players and vice versa. So it'll be interesting to see how competitive Geelong Korea are this year, and Blue Sox, as they did last year, face them first up. Managed to sweep them last year at home. Not sure they'll have time this year. See. And congratulations to that topic, Japan and Korea, who fought out the final of the Premier 12, with Japan taking out the game from memory 5 runs to 3. But with that, Korea securing an Olympic berth as the first Asian qualifier. Japan, of course, qualified as the host nation. And Mexico beating the USA in extras. Bronze medal game, which also was the Olympic qualifier for the first Americas team into the Olympics. So Mexico taking that spot from America after America were given a lifeline when Australia lost to Chinese Taipei, but were unable to then beat Mexico. Now the Premier 12, Japan were already in, and the Mexico next 2 spots for the Olympics. 4 of the 6 spots filled now, I believe, which Japan, Israel, Mexico, and Korea. 2 spots remaining. 1 in the Americas Championships which I think are in March, and then one in the World qualifier, middle of the year. Australia have to win the Oceania tournament firstly to qualify. And how it all sits now for the Olympic team. And a swing and a miss there by Jake Amos. Takes it to a count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Jake Amos swings at a low one there for a two. And while we're talking about the ABL, so good luck to our other 2 ABL representatives, of course, who aren't with the Blue Sox, but with other rosters. Of course, Rickson Wingrove, now over in South Australia and playing in the ABL for the Adelaide Giants. We wish him all the best, except against New South Wales. Hopefully, has an average game against the Blue Sox, but can have 10 hits around against everyone else. But just a couple of hits against us will be fine. And of course, Kyle Gowski, who has turned his native New Zealand and will be playing for the Auckland. I'll get it right here. Tuatara in the ABL. So good luck to Michael and Jake for the Sydney Blue Sox, and of course good luck to Rickson and Kyle for the Adelaide Giants. Side. So we're back here now for the top of the 5th innings. That's been out of play, so we may go to 9 or close to 9 this evening. Wednesday night game, of course, being a timed game, not necessarily a 9 innings. How quickly the game is played. And leading things off for the Vikings, we go back to the top of the batting order, and the number 1 good. Here, not a hard throwing hander, but a sort of steady left-hander with a number of different pitching. Various sidearm, not always. And fouls one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here on the Canterbury Vikings. Upstairs now. Count 3 balls, 2 strikes. Foul out 2 cents there. Full count here on the batter. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And for the out of the innings. So 1 away. Now hitting in the Brandon. Might be from read this better. It looks like Brandon. Brandon or Brendan? And hit there up to first base. Taylor Clemencia takes the ball himself and moves across and touches the bag for it, unassisted out there at first base. So 2 away. Apologies there to Brandon. Said his name wrong all evening. Brandon Starks. Canterbury Vikings right field batting. Out of the plate is catcher. Listen. And hit there to shortstop, who has a lot of ground to make, picks up the ball, fumbles, and can't quite get the ball into his throwing hand there. Picked it up cleanly, had a lot of ground to make, and couldn't get the ball into his throwing hand to release it. May have been scored as a safe hit anyway. Check in just a moment. Yeah, it was a safe hit. I thought it very well may have been. He couldn't get a grip on the ball, but I think the runner was well and truly up the line at that stage, and so a safe hit officially scored there to Willie. Outside, ball 1. So 2 away here, runner up on first base. Canterbury Vikings looking to narrow this gap further. Central Coast Marlins looking to maintain this 2-run lead here in top of the 5th inning. Central Coast Marlins, of course, in the last round against the Macarthur Orioles, surrendered leads in the last innings of both games. First grade, when the last innings tied, I believe, on the Wednesday night fixture at 1 apiece, and went into the last innings, I believe, 1 up in the weekend fixture. In both games, lost on walk-off. So disappointing round there to Macarthur with two very good games, obviously, but not the results certainly Coast Marlins were looking for, with Macarthur winning both games in the bottom of the last innings. So looking to bounce back here and currently leading 4 runs to 2. So I want to maintain that lead here. For that round, I think we're sitting in 4th spot, I believe, in first grade, with those couple of losses now dropped down to 6th, and I believe Vikings 3rd spot. So one of the teams in 3rd and 4th at the end of the season. So a must-win game here for the Central Coast Marlins. And a base on balls there to the left fielder, Jackson White. 2 out here, runners on 1 and 2. He ramped it up a little bit. Faster release. Just on the side, but woke up batter who is Luke. Now, hit by pitch there on an arm guard, I believe. Woody or hard sound. No hitting. If Vikings 2-out rally here, they started 2 out with none on, and they're now 2 out with loaded bases. Nice get out of this hole. The go-ahead run, of course, on first. The tying run now on second. Here in the top of the fifth. Inside there for 1-1. $70-mile-an-hour pitch there finds the inside edge of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on the batter. And a swing and a miss there for strike 3. So Chris Goss there does manage to avoid any further damage, leaves the bases loaded there in the top of the 5th inning. So Central Coast Marlins lead here in the 5th, 4 runs. We're back here now in the bottom of the 5th innings. Back here in the bottom of the 5th innings, leading things off for the Central Coast Marlins third base, Kurt Eden. Finds the top of the zone there for a called strike 1. Was some action previously in the Vikings bullpen, but that seems to have stopped, so no change. And a called strike there. Certainly didn't look like it from here, from behind, but called on the swing up the first baseline there by Nick, but didn't look like it from behind here. But you guys watching the replay, make up your own mind. Kurt Eden goes down swinging there for the third strike. Kurt Eden didn't seem to object too much to the call, so maybe I was slightly unsighted and give Nick a benefit of the doubt up there on the first baseline, but it didn't look like it gone around from here. But why you do go up the baseline, I guess, and ask the question. And Alan not liking the call there, finding the bottom outside corner. And a miss there on a pitch in roughly the same spot. So now finds himself down here 0-2. I want to watch. Expressing any frustration here if he gets out. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now here on Paolo Clemencia. And a swing and a miss there for strike. So 2 away. Now batting is the second base, Jackson Smith. Sorry, is the DH. Has been second base most weeks. Previous, of course, playing in the DH role tonight. To Jackson and, of course, Tristan, who is playing second base this evening. And one seems to find the top of the zone there. Probably seemed to expand his zone here just temporarily for a moment. And Jackson Smith also goes down swinging for the third out of the inning. So 3 batters, 3 Ks there in bottom of the 5th inning. So that brings, and it was only 5-mile-an-hour fastball there. It doesn't actually look that fast from here, but quite good pitcher. Jack Lee from the Vikings side hitting 85 there with that fastball. In any event, that brings to a close the 5th innings. Takes us now into the top of the 6th with the Central Coast Marlins still leading here, 4 runs to 2. Chris Goss continuing on the mound here for the Marlins. No one up and at the moment. More. Yeah. Onward next. Novak. Bench. Ed Allen. Robin. Jake Amos. Here, but restricted. Right. Was 38 here, so a number of people available. To Sean Smith and Taylor Mencia. Also. Here. Canterbury. The second base, Simon. Pitch, but 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Fouls one off down the lanes here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Simon. And downstairs. One there to shortstop, who grabs the ball cleanly, makes a throw, which is in time, and Simon is thrown out at first base by the Robinson for the out run away to the plate. No, to hit it to Adam Aaron. At a second base, Timey takes it cleanly, throws him out. So full replay there by Christian Watts over at base. Inning here in the top of the sixth innings for the Vikings side. To the plate now is the shortstop hitting in the 9 hole, 8. Ball strike there finds middle bottom portion of the zone. And fouls one off out the right there into the hill. On there to third base. Curtin runs across, makes the throw in time. So set of infield outs there, a 6-3, a 4-3, and completed with a 5-3 to bring to a close the top of the sixth innings. Central Coast Marlins still leading here, 4 runs to 2. Okay, back here for the bottom of the sixth innings. Leading things off for the Marlins, the shortstop tonight, Chet Robinson, who already has 3 RBIs, courtesy of a stand-up double in the first and his first at bat. So looking for a multiple hit game here. Right there. And 1. And foul tip to the catch there for a strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here now on the batter. And a swing up the middle there. The shortstop moves across, gets the ball, but it's not in time. Not a ground to cover there by the shortstop. Fielded it cleanly, but Robinson fast up the base path there, was able to beat out the throw. So we do have a multi-hit game there to Chet Robinson with his second hit of the evening. With none out, runner on 1. Now hitting for the Central Coast Marlins, the catcher, Chris Ings. And finds the bottom of the zone there for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. And there's one upstairs there for a ball. 1-1. Now here on Chris Ings. And solidly up our territory there on the third base side. And here in the left field corner, but ball was foul. Nothing more than a strike. I think it's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this time fouls one off to the right side, stays alive. Things fighting here, fouling off. A couple of decent pitches there. And swings one straight to second base there, who does drop it. So Nick Glazebrook there has called it. I don't know if you actually call it a drop, but unfair drop, I guess. Leaves the runner on 1. The other call to the catch on transfer, he called a deliberate drop, puts the runner back. There for a ball. Now hitting for this. This is upstairs for 2. So runner on 1, there's 1 out. And is upstairs again. 3 balls. At least 1 strike. I'm not sure it's always leave. And a swing there to shortstop. Fields the ball across to second base in time. Across to first base in time. So Canterbury Vikings there roll the 6-4-3 double play to bring to a close. No change in the score here. CCMarlins leading 4 runs. So we go now to the top of 7th inning. Chris Goss on the mound here for the CCMarlins, having come into the game in the 3rd inning. So longer, I would assume. And I note as I say that players up the bullpen there, which might be Rich Simon. He's gone to the mound end. Mason Simon come to the mound for the Vikings. And we're going to Taylor. Chris Goss here on the mound for the Marlins. And in the batters Vikings, we have their leadoff hitter, Stuart Everidge. Corner there for full strike, 1-1 now. Urick. My apologies. It's EU Urick. Apologies to the Vikings hitter there. Strike there takes it out here on the batter. And Chris Goss goes inside, misses the batter, but it's ball 4. So lead off. Runner on for the Canterbury Vikings here in the top of the 7th, and looks like we will have a change now. Smith coming out. Chris Goss through 50-odd pitches there. Taylor Clemencia has come across the mound. He's come across near the mound, presumably changing gloves. First base glove, of course. And someone will come in the game, presuming Jackson Smith will come into the game and go to first base, I assume. I guess. Jackson made a game in the field now. First base. Taylor Clemencia. Goes through 50. Brian Hudson. Over less restrictions, but both Taylor and Ryan Hudson players. Slightly over 23 players. Notice the Canterbury players are coming back from the bullpen. Didn't really get up to full work, I noted. Sure if they're warm for a change or not. Find out shortly. Back underway. Now, runner on 1, none out. Starts off checking the runner there. And misses upstairs there. downstairs outside for ball 2. 0-2 here on Taylor. His first counter here of this assignment. Ball strike there. 2 balls, 1 strike here on the batter. Brandon Sparks for the Canterbury. And full count here, 3 balls, 2 strikes on Brandon Sparks. And swings one there to right field, who's able to move across and take catch. First base had not tagged up there on the right side. So 1 away, run first. Finds there for a called strike. Strike now on the catcher, Steve Fullerton, batting in the 3 hole. Takes the runner again over on first. A little bit away. Jackson away with the throw there. Runner on runner goes, swing, safe. So runner successfully second base there. Fullerton now for hole here. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. So 2 away. But runner now in scoring second base. Steve, remember, is the centre fielder. Good. Good, Yuri. Now hitting left. Now hitting is the left fielder Jackson White. I think the runner on second base is the centre fielder. Good. Who's seen quite probably for him from second. Breaking ball then. Taylor, which is up, but suddenly startled hitter in the box. Before it broke. Runner goes across to third. Throw is not in time. Check swing there to again, and again called him. I think that is strike 3. Aces, but he's grounded on the out. Goes down swinging. 7.5 completed. CCMarlins now lead 4 runs. Okay, we're back. I don't know if you noticed there, I was just told to change a setting, which is one of the things that Alex did set up for me. For some reason tonight it was too low and cutting. Fingers crossed, I've just turned that down a bit, and we won't get cutting volume. Here, bottom of the 7th, leading things off for the Central Coast Marlins is left fielder tonight, Dan Rogers. We'll definitely go 8, but whether we get not to we'll get 9, so it looks like we. If that's the case, that means Vikings. Marlins, of course, here. Now it's 10 that. And Dan Rogers called out there on strikes for the second at bat in a row. I think I jinxed him earlier saying he generally picker of balls and strikes. So either the jinx or the lighting. At least in his last. Now we go back to the centre fielder this evening, Damien. Over the back fence here. Right? Haven't got any ground score there this evening. I don't know if Devo is watching. Sends in some around the ground scores. And you're on Game Changer. No. The score's over. If not, out tomorrow morning how the other. Hear more the other fixtures on this evening. I think it was about in Sydney earlier in the week, but nothing. With it being played at the moment, nearing the end in Sydney. And we're going to miss there by 2 out now in the bottom of the 7th. Played right evening, Jake Amos. Looking to rally here, 2 down, 2 out. Takes one inside on the hand. One. Hurry. 2. Bottom 7. Nils. Another ride. Don't have no score for Cronulla. Arthur. Anyway, there's here. Would we go into top of the 8th? Look at the 8th. 12 minutes to go. Stalemate. 9th. Clemency is still on the mound here. Here goes Marlins. 8th. Another. Yeah. Really? Threshold. Okay. Like innings earlier. Um, Hopefully, go with here through to the end. We're nearly there. Vikings instead need 2 runs here to close the winning strike on Luke Rudkowski for the Vikings, hitting the number 5 hole. 7. Corner. So, one away. Bullpen. More. I'll over and throw a bullpen here this evening. Lucky Howard. Pinch hitting the number 6 spot. Called first strike there. every dugout there not happy with one pitch called low for a strike. In all honesty, still a bit low. Certainly head normal zone, but new rule break part of the zone now, not quite right through. So it may have been the base ball, but either way, weren't totally happy with it. But better than things at two pitches, same area anyway. Works out sometimes. 2 out now. Down to last opportunity here for the gap. Now hitting. One count now. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Mitchell Simon. Away here from during midweek. 2 runs up. 4-2 outs for the 8th. And misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And low there for a 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count here on Mitch Simon. Keep the innings alive here. Because if on, the next batter up will be the tying run. And misses inside there. So a base on balls to Simon. Keeps the innings alive here for the Canterbury Vikings. So now hitting is the designated hitter, Adam Musto. He represents the tying run here. But 2 away, runner on 1. And of course, Marlins looking to shut it down without any further damage. Musto looking to extend this innings and get on base. And a breaking ball there on the inside corner for strike 1. 3 mile an hour breaking ball there. And it goes. A ball in the dirt. Turns a corner and looks. Swing there. Takes that is now down 0-2. Here from ending it. The runner now moves up in position on second. In anything. Batter now in the box. Run. Not too concerned about the runner. Only be concerned about the next one. He gets on and a cold Looks like we have a change on the mound here for the Canterbury Vikings. Now for pitching for the Canterbury Vikings is Matt Gorman. We only have about no further innings, Mark, which, apologies, I was right. It is 9-5. And we have, yeah. Over to 4-4. Third base. That and down there. 1. Ball 2. Down. That was 1. Right at first. No, it's 30. And Eden strikes out. That brings game 9-5. Winners 4 runs. Weekend fixture. Play here at home on Saturday. Park under 18s kicking off at 11 a.m. Grade at 1:30. Second grade at 4 p.m. Saturday night at 30. Visitors from Canterbury safe travels home. Safely. With that, same play.